Welcome everyone. Today we're going to look at stoppage structures in the Hawks v Blues game. First we're going to look at a stoppage 30 seconds into the first quarter. Hawthorn are well outnumbered in front of the ruckman, which leaves us a great disadvantage. We do have spare numbers down the line. Smith is our only option out of the stoppage if we happen to win the hit out. Segler trips, and that makes it easy for Carlton to clear using their extra numbers in front of the ruck. Here Casbolt wins a contest. Betts kicks forward. You can see Hawthorn players are pushing back. You've got Sicily, Day and Shields, but they don't organise themselves very well and they leave two behind them, and that's where the ball goes. Angle we see Mitchell goes in at the ball. Worpel stays out, but he gets outnumbered once the ball goes behind Mitchell. Hardwick doesn't chase hard enough on Betts. Gives Betts just that moment he needs to get the ball forward. See, Sicily doesn't track back fast enough on Martin, but it doesn't matter. They had another player at the back of Shields. This defensive 50 stoppage, we can see Sicily is clear, but the rest of them are all crowded in front of the ball. We have two others out wide, but they're not realistic options. The ball gets knocked forward towards the boundary and we get another throw in. This stoppage was Smith out the back, but you can see all of the players at this contest go to the ball. Eventually the ball gets punted out and Cripps is able to win that on his own. What a beast. So two stoppages in a row, we just see a cluster of players near the ball and one outrider in Sicily or Smith in the second one. In the second quarter, we see a lot higher level of organisation at the stoppages. While watching, have a look for this pattern, the sandwich pattern. We're going to see a similar stoppage to the first one we looked at, with a stoppage just inside forward 50. Down the line we have the same, but we have three players standing outside the stoppage, including Scully just behind the contest. We're going to see a lot of players go at the ball, but we're also going to see players stay out of the contest. So you can see Scully at the bottom of the screen. We're not going to see Mitchell come in until after the ball comes out. Because Scully stays out, he has an opportunity to gather the ball. He fumbles, but Shields had also stayed out. Hardwick comes in only once the ball spills towards him. We have Amira here who's going to dart around, and we've got Mitchell and Frost out there as support. Wingard doesn't use them, but they are there. Scully eventually comes through and collects the handball knowing he's going to get tackled. At the next stoppage, we're going to see identical structure, but different players. This time we have Amira staying out. We see Hardwick and Scully also out, and the Carlton players in between them are in no man's land. Carlton go on to win the stoppage, but they can't go anywhere, so they're forced to kick long down the line. Frawley punches the ball out over the boundary. We won't get a good look at this stoppage, but we will see the first intent to organise around the stoppage and have outriders hold their position. This stoppage plays out essentially as a plan A for Hawthorn, hitting it down in front of the ruckman to Mitchell. We can see Scully and Smith have both held position outside the contest and not come at the ball. The Carlton outrider forces a high kick into the forward line. This eventually results in another stoppage. We can't see players lined up outside the stoppage like we did before, but we will see Scully maintain a focus on staying out of the contest. Watch here as Scully follows Cripps rather than going at the ball. This is actually a great decision. You see him now in a position to run to support his teammates. You will also see O'Meara staying out of the contest. This is placing a higher level of trust on his teammates to win the ball and get the ball outside. Again, we see Scully will look to come towards the contest but then backs off. I think it's a clear instruction to hold your position away from the contest and create space for your teammates to work in. Going to get a good look at the sandwich here. Sandwich is where you have players outside the contest and also in the very middle with Carlton players in between those two layers. So you can see Smith and Scully are holding position. We've got Mitchell and O'Meara going to go for the ball and the other two will stay out. McAvoy wins the hit out to Scully, but he misses the mark. Scully is tackled and another ball up follows. We're going to see the same structure at this stoppage, but look for all the organisation that's happening. Burgoyne, McAvoy, Mitchell and Smith are all organising their teammates. This is the sandwich how it is supposed to work. Smith and Scully staying out of the contest, O'Meara in the middle drawing all of the Carlton players to him, and the other three staying again outside of that contest. All O'Meara has to do is knock the ball out towards his teammates and we are able to clear the ball cleanly. If Carlton win the ball, they are trapped within a ring of Hawthorn players. This passage of play is one good Burgoyne kick away from a shot on goal.